Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. Oh, come on. Come on in the room. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Jenny. How are you? Hi, Winston. Good morning. Welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. I pray that you are all doing well and that you had an amazing day yesterday. Good morning, Aline. Good morning, Pasolino. I hope I said that right. Good morning to you. Welcome to the room. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in. It's time to get our day started right. Let's set our intentions. Let's get our mindset in the right place so we can take the day on with a positive outlook. So come on in. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the follow button. If you have not joined the Commanders community yet, you should go ahead and do so. What are you waiting on? And you join by, good morning, Miss Melissa, how are you? You join by utilizing the link in my bio. That's how you join. Hey, how are you? Good morning, Saul. How are you? How are you doing? Good morning, Liz. Hi, Jimmy. Good morning, Betty. Good morning to you all. Welcome to another Command Your Day. If you're new here, I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. No, I'm not an English teacher. I got an email. Somebody said that they thought I was an English teacher. I'm not an English teacher. Up early today, so got to catch you. Awesome. Been enjoying my summer mornings. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do have a sabbatical coming up in a few weeks, so I'm going to enjoy that. I am going to fully enjoy that my time away from social media. Hey Teeks, good morning. How are you? How are you? So I was saying, no, I am not an English teacher. I am looking for an English teacher to partner with because there are a lot of you that ask about learning English, right? But I'm not an English teacher. I speak the way I do because I read a lot, right? I didn't even complete the 8th grade, so I'm not a English teacher. I dropped out of school in the 7th grade and the 8th grade. Yes, I continued my education, but I'm not an English teacher. Good morning, Queen E. How are you? I'm great. Oh, thank you, Saul. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good morning, Danny. I will connect you. I might know someone who teaches Spanish. Okay. So, yes, I am looking for someone to partner with so that when y'all come in the comments and ask for English, I can refer you to them. But thank you, Miss Melissa. Thank you. Yes, definitely send them my way. Good morning, Dragonfly Girl. There's so many individuals in the comments asking about learning English. So I am looking for someone to partner with who is able to teach them English. Good morning. Let's see. Teacher Web 25, good morning. How are you? Welcome to the room. Hey, Lilia, good morning. Good morning. Ready, set, glow. How are you? How you doing? How you doing? So let me say this before I go further and forget. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to start a little bit earlier tomorrow. Hey, life is precious. Good morning, Teeks. So tomorrow, I'm going to get on at 6 a.m., and I'm going to be on for about 30 minutes. I have an early start to my morning tomorrow. It's freshman orientation. And then my daughter scheduled something else before that. So I have to leave the house really early tomorrow. So I'm going to get on about 6 a.m., do like 30 minutes with you all. And then I've got to go. I got to hit the road because it's crazy at her university. It's crazy. Like the last time we went there, there was a line all the way down, not even the street that the university is on, like the connecting street. There were so many cars, like all the way almost on the highway. So we had to take our time. Then there wasn't any parking. So I want to leave early tomorrow. It's orientation day. Thank you so much, Miss Gloria. Thank you. So I'm going to get on at 6 a.m., right? I'm going to do like 30 minutes with you all, and then I've got to go. I want to try to get there early enough so we can get proper parking, and orientation starts at 8:30. Oh, you're up anyways? Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. So for those of you, if you get on and you don't see me on here, if you get on 6:30 like the usual time, check my Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for the replay. Okay, I will upload it if you miss the live stream tomorrow. I'll upload it on the other platform so that you can get it. But I do have to leave early tomorrow. What's Braulio? Hello, good morning. Are you an English teacher? No, I am not. I was just saying that I am looking for an English teacher to partner with, and Miss Melissa is going to connect me with someone. I was just saying that, right, Miss Melissa? I will be partnering with a English teacher, so you got to come on back. Come on back. Good morning, Esther. Come on back. Stay connected. So once I get connected with this individual that Miss Melissa is going to refer to me, I will have things set up so that whether I put a link in my bio for you to sign up or something like that, I will do, and then get you connected to the English teacher, okay? All right, I'll do that. But here's what I want you to do until that is done. I want you to start saving, because if you truly want to learn English, you have to be willing to invest in it. So start putting your money to the side so that once I open up the link for you to enroll in the English classes and I connect you, because I cannot bring this person on board for free. I can't do that. That would not be fair to them. So start saving your money now. If you want to learn English, start saving your money so that once the link opens up for this English class, you're ready to go. All right. So that much I will say. Start saving your money, because I'm not bringing somebody on board for free. I can't do that. That's not fair. Okay. So start saving your money. So once that person comes on board, I can just have you sign up on a link in my bio, get you connected, and we'll go from there. All right. Awesome. Let's do our gratitude check-in. Oh my goodness. I just spent 10 minutes right there. Let's do a gratitude check-in. It's almost 100 of you in here. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You're from Panama Canal. Okay, awesome. So as I said, start saving your money. Once I get the English teacher on board, you'll be ready and set to go. All right. So start saving for those English classes. All right. Okay. All right, Miss Melissa, no problem. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. All right, so let's do our gratitude check-in. Go ahead and drop 3 things in the comments that you are grateful for today. What are 3 things that you're grateful for today? We do this exercise every morning to help to keep us in a mindset of abundance, right? To keep us in a mindset of abundance. So tell me, what are 3 things that you're grateful for? Go ahead and drop them in the comments. The big 3, this community and family. Awesome. I love it. My family, my health, you. Oh, thank you. And this community. Thank you. I appreciate that. The big 3. Yes. And if you're new here, the big 3 is life, health, and strength. That's the big 3, life, health, and strength. So if those are the things that you're grateful for, go ahead and drop in the comments the big 3. You can drop in the comments the big 3. God, family, and health. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, we've also made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves. I see you, Jenny. The big 3, favor and family. Awesome. We've also made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves this year. So I want you to reiterate that promise by typing in the comments, I am making bold moves this year. I am making bold moves this year. Let's see. God's protection from danger seen and unseen, and my peace. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Gideon. I appreciate that. Yes, we are making bold moves. Yes, indeed. And we're doing it this year, not putting it off for next year. We only have 5 months left in the year. Like, that's crazy. 5 months, and it's going to go by like this. Because once we hit that back to school season, it's like by the time they get in school, it's Thanksgiving. By the time we get through Thanksgiving, they're already putting up Valentine's Day stuff in the stores. So anything you have to do, get it done now. We're not putting off these bold moves for next year. No, we're going to lock in for the next 5 months, make these bold moves, and get to our goal. Hi, Faith. Good morning. Yes, right. New Year. Yeah, it's right there. Hey, Faith from Turkey. How are you? Welcome to the room. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that follow button. I'm live here every morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Good morning, Synth. How are you? I'm here live every morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We are working from the Bold Moves Manual. So for those of you who are committed to making bold moves for the next 5 months that's left in the year, this is what we're working from, the Bold Moves Manual. So grab your copy on Amazon and join us right here so you can follow along with us. You learn better and retain the information more when you follow along with the Bold Moves Manual. All right. I may not be able to get through all the notes, but I want you to have it. Today, we're going to be on page 115 and 116. Page 115 and 116. That's what we're going to be on today. That's what we're going to cover today. So get your copy on Amazon or download the e-version for this manual on the link that is in my bio. The e-version is available there. Let's pray really quickly and then we will move further along on the agenda. All right, let's do that. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm. I'm going to pray for all of us and you're going to type amen in the comments. All right, so here we go. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for thou art with us. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil. Our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. So that's the 23rd Psalm that we pray every morning. Yes, thank you for typing amen. So let's keep it moving. We're going to move right into our affirmations. We're going to move right into it. You can find the affirmations in the book. So when you get it, it's right here in the front of the book. All right, the Bold Moves Manual, the affirmations are here. So if you want access to them, grab the book. All right, thank y'all so much for typing amen. So here we go. I'm going to read through the affirmations and you are going to type I agree. Yes, Miss Gloria. Yes, indeed, surely. I'm going to read through the affirmations. You're going to repeat them to yourself and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree. I need to affirm I will pass my exam. Yes, Marcia, you can do that. You can do that. Program your reality. Affirm it every single day. Every time you sit down to study, you affirm it. I will pass this exam. I will pass this exam. Definitely do that. Definitely do that. Program your reality. I was just looking over my nursing school transcript because I had to request them for a new position that I'm moving into, right? And I was looking over it and I was like, oh my God, I remember in nursing school, I was struggling. It was hard because I was working a full-time job and going to nursing school full-time. But I looked over my grades and I'm like, oh, but I didn't do too bad. Like my GPA is 3 point something all the way down. I'm like, but I did pretty good. I did good. So make sure that you are affirming as you're going, you're reading through, you're studying for your exam. Continue to affirm it. Program your reality, right? Prepare your mind, prepare your mindset, program your reality. So keep affirming that. Good morning, Fortitude. How are you? Keep programming that, all right? And you will do well. You'll do great. All right, let's get through our affirmations. Let's do that. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree. So here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself, and I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. So these are the affirmations that we use every day to position our mindset so that we can take the day on with a positive outlook. Thank you for typing I agree. Thank you for typing I agree. Thank y'all for typing that. So these are the affirmations that we use every morning. Yes, thank you for typing I agree. Thank you. So for those of you who want the affirmations, they are in the book. So again, you're getting the book on Amazon if you want the paperback, or you can download the e-version from the link in my bio. All right? Awesome. Thank y'all so much for typing I agree. You like the new ones? I like them too. Yes, indeed. I like them too. Absolutely. So really quick announcements. Be sure that you're a part of the Commanders community. You join the community. It's free. You join the community by tapping my profile picture. It's going to take you to my bio. Hey, how are you? Good morning. It's going to take you to the link in my bio. Use the very first link. When you tap that, it's going to open up. You're going to see the option Commanders Community. All you have to do is put your best email address there, hit submit, and that's how you join. I currently have a goals assessment in rotation. We have that updated copy in the email for the new affirmations. No. So I'm going to add it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to add it, Liz. I'll do that. Good morning to you all. Will you post the new affirmations in the community? I'm going to do that. I'll do that, Synth. I'll definitely do that. Okay? I'll update it. You're welcome. So yes, join the community so you can get access to the new affirmation. That's what they're asking. Will I post it? Because every week I send it out as an attachment to the email. So again, to join the community that they're asking about, you got to tap my profile picture. It's going to take you to the link in bio. Use the very first link. You'll see the option that says Commanders Community. You're going to tap that link. We're going to put your best email address in, hit submit, and that's how you join. So you can get access to what they're asking, and you can get access to the goals assessment that is in circulation right now. Good morning, GMA. You can get access to that to figure out, are you ready for your next major life goal? Are you ready in your mindset, with your discipline, and with the strategies that are required for you to get to that next major life goal? It'll help you to identify gaps and instruct you on how to fill those gaps. All right. So if you want to be a part of that community, it is free. The Commanders community. Use the link in my bio to do so. If you're not sure how to find it, DM me so I can give you further instruction. Now, the second link in my bio is for my YouTube channel. I need you all to subscribe. If you haven't done so yet, head over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I have 557 videos over there. That's a lot of information. A lot of information. And if you can get through a few of those, I promise you it's going to help to change your mindset and how you look at your current situation and propel you ahead. It will. So make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. In September, there's going to be, I guess, a switch over of this app. So should in case we get disconnected, you want to make sure that you are a part of my mailing list and that you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can always have access to my content. All right. You want to make sure that you subscribe. Next thing is to grab your copy of the Bold Moves Manual. This is what we work from. So when you join us here in the morning time, this is what we're working from. All right. And again, today we're on page 115 and 116. That's what we're going to cover today. Also, I am hosting a live mentorship session this Saturday. So if you want to be in the room, DM me the word mentor so I can help you. Yes, Miss Gloria. Good morning, Renee. So I can help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator, which will secure your spot for this coming Saturday so you can be in the room with us. All right. So that's this Saturday live mentorship session. If you're ready to cultivate the discipline needed to execute on your next major life goal and the mindset that is necessary to keep your eyes focused on that goal and get it done, you want to be in the room. So DM me the word mentor so that I can help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator. If you have any questions at all, DM me. My DMs are open so I can answer those questions for you. Okay? All right, awesome. So let's get into the word of the day. As you can see, they're dropping it in the comments already. We're going to be talking about reflection. Reflection. Yes, we're going to be talking about reflection. We're on page 115 and 116. 115 and 116. That's what we're going to be on today. So you can find it. Yes, reflection. Yes. If you don't have your copy yet, you can get it on Amazon or you can download the e-version from the link in my bio. Okay, and do so before 2.0 comes out. 2.0 is coming out the end of next month. So you want to get this one and work through it so you'll be ready for 2.0. 2.0 is going to be way more advanced than this one. Okay, a lot of mindset work will be done through that one. So I have all of this stuff to put in, all of these activities, mindset activities that I will be putting in 2.0. Thank you, Caesar. All right, so the word of the day is reflection. The word of the day is reflection. So here's a definition that I went with. Taking the time to think about, meditate on, evaluate, and give serious thought to behaviors, thoughts, attitudes, motivations, and desires. So it's taking time to consider these things. Now, today I want to talk about, it is a powerful yet often overlooked tool for growth. Reflection does help you to grow. If done properly, let me say that, if it's done properly, it will help you to grow. If you don't do it in the right way, you could risk getting stuck in the past, stuck on issues that happened to you. But you got to learn the technique to do it properly, to reflect properly, which is what we're going to go over. All right. So if it's done right, you can grow from reflection. You can absolutely grow from it. Now, I know that we've been pursuing really big goals this year, but I want to bring some balance to our pursuit. We rarely take the time to pause and reflect and reflect, but true success, fulfillment, and personal growth don't come by just doing all the time. No, they come from understanding ourselves on a deeper level. And how you get there? Reflection. Reflection is the key to unlocking wisdom, making better decisions, and stepping into a life of great clarity and purpose. Gotta spend some time reflecting. All right, looking back, evaluating, assessing, see where you are, where you've come from, where you're going, and what lessons you've learned, right? Reflection is very important. So today I want to show you how the power of reflection can transform your mindset, your choices, and your future. Yes, looking back can prepare you for a better future. It can. Reflection is the intentional act of looking inward, examining our thoughts, our actions, and experiences to gain insight and understanding. That is the proper way to reflect. If you are reflecting just to blame somebody, if you're reflecting to be mad at the organization, you're doing it wrong and you risk getting stuck in the past and not moving forward. So this is the right way to reflect, right? I want you to get this. I'm not telling you to just look back and get stuck back there, stuck in the hurt, stuck in the pain, stuck in the disappointment, whether in yourself or in someone else. That is not what I'm telling you to do. The proper way to reflect. I want you to get this. This is key, okay? I want you to get this because if you don't do reflection the right way, you risk getting stuck in the past. And I don't want that for you. I don't want you to spend another year, another decade being stuck in hurt that somebody did to you 10 years ago, 5 years ago. I don't want you to do that. So the key is examine your thoughts, actions, and experiences to gain insight and understanding. That is the part that I want you to hold on to. I'm only looking back to gain insight. Where did I go wrong? What could I have done differently? What decision did I make too hasty, right? Where do I need to slow down when it comes to this particular thing? What did I do with my money? How would I do it differently this time around? If somebody gave me $1,000 today, what would I do differently from what I did yesterday or what I did 6 months ago? This is the right way to do reflection. I want you to hold on to that. Okay? Please tell me that you're getting it. Please tell me that you're getting it. It's good? Okay. That's the part that I want you to get. Because again, if you do reflection wrong, you risk getting stuck in the past. And I don't want that for you. I don't want you to get stuck in who did what and what happened and what fell apart and who to blame. And no, that's the wrong way to do reflection. Okay, I don't mean to laugh, but that is the wrong way to do reflection. The right way is you're looking back at your thoughts, your actions, and your experiences to gain insight and understanding. To gain insight and understanding. If you don't hear anything else I say this morning, I want you to hear that part. I'm only looking back. I'm looking at my financial decision 10 years ago to gain insight and understanding. I got my tax refund and I went and I blew it on shopping spree. 6 months later, I was being kicked out of my apartment. That's insight. You know what? This time around, I'm not doing that. When I get my tax refund, I'm going to put it in a high yield savings account, right? I'm going to take some of it and I'm going to buy a little bit of stock because you don't have to buy a lot. You don't have to be rich to buy stocks, right? You don't. Okay? I'm going to put some of it in the stock market, right? I'm going to put the rest of it in a high yield savings account. So we're looking back to gain insight and understanding so we can make better decisions, right? We can adjust our mindset, make better choices to prepare us for a better future. Not staring back and getting stuck. Right. Yes, Miss Arena, that's true. We're not staring back and getting stuck. No, we're not doing that. Hey, Daniel, how are you? No, we're gaining insight, pulling that insight into the future with some understanding and making the adjustments that are necessary. Okay? All right, awesome. So Again, reflection involves three things: awareness, understanding, and growth. Awareness, understanding, and growth. So let's break them down. Let's break them down really quickly. So, awareness, which is noticing the patterns, behaviors, and emotions that shape your life, right? You gotta be self aware. And I think Emotional Intelligence 2.0 also helps you with awareness as well. The author teaches the bird's eye view of yourself now, because we like to look at everybody else's life and their behavior and assess what they're doing. No. Emotional Intelligence 2.0, I think it's in that one. The author teaches the bird's eye view, how to see yourself in the moment. If you find that you have a pattern of just blowing up whenever a simple thing goes wrong, you got to get to the space where you can do the bird's eye view. Let me look at myself, see myself in the situation. Why am I doing this? Right? Being aware of where I'm at, what I'm doing, how I'm responding, being very aware of that. That will really help you. Okay, so it's noticing your patterns. What do I do when I get a large sum of money? What do I do? What have I been doing whenever I get a large sum of money? What have I been doing when there are new people in my life? How do I respond? How do I connect? Do I connect or do I separate? So awareness is noticing the patterns, behaviors, and emotions that shape your life, because all of those things that you do, that's shaping your reality, right? It is. What do you do when you get a large sum of money? What do you do? How do you respond in relationships, right? What do you do when a new opportunity comes your way? How do you respond? What are your patterns? So that's awareness, doing the bird's eye view, looking at yourself to see how you respond in these situations and circumstances. All right, understanding. Let's get to that one. Understanding is asking why you react a certain way. This light is so hot. Asking why you react a certain way, why you made a particular decision in that moment, why something impacted you so deeply, and making the connection between these things and adjusting, right? Getting a full understanding. Why did I do that when they called me out of my name? Why did I respond in such a way? Why? So asking yourself why, it's okay to ask yourself why, because when you ask deeper question, you get a better understanding of you. So you can notice things that you want to change. So ask yourself why. Why do I keep losing my job? Why do I keep responding in this way that is so negative and is keeping me stuck in a certain space, right? Why do I sit quiet in the corner whenever it comes time for me to socialize? Why? What happened in my past, or what did somebody say to me? Ask yourself why. Now, if the answer that you get, hey T, good morning. If the answer that you get from asking yourself why you do certain things, if it's too heavy for you to handle on your own, or to break apart on your own, you may need to get someone to talk to, and that is totally fine. That's totally fine, to get a better understanding of your response, why you respond that way. If the answer that you pull from it is too heavy for you to handle on your own, get you someone to talk to. That is fine. Okay? That's fine. Yes, permission to look at self without judgment, willing to respond different. Yes, indeed. That's a good point. That is a good point. So the second part of this reflection is understanding. So asking why. Why do I react a certain way? Why do I make a particular decision? Why something impacted me so deeply? Ask yourself why. And this is if you want to change. If you like how you're doing things, you like how your life is flowing, then that's okay. But if you want to change, you want to grow, you got to ask yourself why. Why do I keep making the same decision? And I've had to do this myself. So I'm not telling you to do it and I don't do it. I have done it myself. I have asked myself, why do I keep connecting to these individuals? Why do I keep making this decision? I've had to ask myself that. Some of the answers that I came up with, this happened in your past, right? Something happened in your past and it created this hole, it created this void, this space. That is why you keep making that decision. This happened to you and you lost your identity. You weren't sure who you were. And this is why you keep making this decision. This is why you keep responding that way. I'm telling you my personal story, right? What I had to come to terms with in myself. I asked myself, why? Why do I keep making these decisions? And again, if the answers are too heavy for you, get somebody to talk to. Get somebody to talk with. All right? Last year, my therapist told me I was saying something, or she said something to me, and I was like, I don't have time to do that. I get up and I move on and I go. She's like, you move on too fast. You move on too fast. It's like, why do you move on? So I don't have time to waste. I don't have energy to waste. I don't. I'm not going to sit here and cry 6 months over spilled milk. I'm not going to do that. It may seem cold, but that's another survival skill that I adopted, right? So asking yourself why gets you deeper into who you are. So you can identify these patterns and you can change whatever needs to be changed. All right. I hope this is connecting. I know this is deep stuff. If you're new to me, this is just how I teach. I ask myself, why does this trigger me? Yes. And that is a good question to ask. That is a good question to ask to get a better understanding of you. You'd be surprised to know the percentage of individuals that are walking around that does not have a clear understanding of who they are, why they live their life the way they do, why they make certain decisions, why certain things trigger them. There are a lot of people, but if you want to be the different to that and understand yourself more so you can grow, you got to ask yourself the hard questions. You have to. You have to. All right. So understanding is the second part. And this is asking why. I know this is heavy stuff. I know it is. I know it is. You don't usually hear this stuff on social media because everybody wants to give you the fluff. But I don't give you the fluff. I want you to be better. I want you to grow. And I have to share with you stuff that is really going to help you to grow. I'm not giving you the fluff. All right. When you connect with me, you're going to do the hard work. You're going to do the deep work because that's how you truly grow when you do the deep work. If all you're learning is surface stuff, that is going to limit your potential to grow and become the best version of yourself. All right. Yes. The most important question is why. Yes. You need courage to reflect. Yes, you do. You do. So then you have to weigh the balance. Do I want to get better or do I want to stay where I'm at? If I want to get better, I have to build up or muster up the courage to face that hard thing. All right. So weigh the balance. Do I want to grow or do I want to stay where I'm at? Do I want to learn me better so I can be better or do I want to stay where I'm at? So when you weigh the balance, yes, I want to grow. Yes, I want to be better. Yes, I want to go higher. All right, let me muster up the courage to face the hard thing, to face the hard truth that, you know what, I don't always make the right decisions. I don't. Why do I respond this way? Let me correct that. Let me fix that. All right, so that's what you do. If you don't have the courage right now, just weigh the balance. Do I want to grow or not? Learning info that hinders where you want to be. Yes, Miss Arena. So weigh the balance. If you don't have the courage right now, weigh the balance. Do you want to grow or you don't want to grow? Do you like where you're at right now? And if you do, that's fine. There's some people who made a decision that, you know what, I don't want to move. I don't want to grow. I like where I'm at. I'm comfortable where I'm at. That is fine. I'm not knocking you if that is where you're at in your life. That is fine. But for those of us that want to grow, want to go higher, want to make greater impact, we're going to have to face the facts about ourselves. We're going to have to. All right. So, my goodness, the time. Okay. So the second part is understanding, asking why. This is awesome teaching. Thank you. Thank you. I can't do the surface stuff. I will never get on here and just give you the sweet surface stuff that they teach. I can't do that because I want to see you grow. I want to see you do better, right? And I make sure that I do it myself before I teach it. I go through it. No, I'm not perfect. I am Not perfect at all. But I do apply these principles to my life before I teach them to you. All right? It's either I've done it, I am doing it currently, but I won't teach it to you until I have implemented it in my life. All right? Can't stop the growth. It's like the inner need. Yes. So the second part of it is understanding. Now the third part, growth. Growth takes place. It is evident. Thank you. Thank you. Because I try to adopt it in my own life, execute it, and then I will teach it. All right. I feel my growing pains lately. I am getting so uncomfortable where I am now. Yes, Marcia, and it's like the caterpillar in the cocoon, right? The caterpillar in the cocoon, when it's time to come out, to break free, to transform, it's painful. It's painful, but that is a good place to be. You're transitioning. So work that middle spot, work it, improve in the areas that you know you need to grow because something better is coming. Prepare for the better. Prepare to launch forward, to fly higher, because once a caterpillar comes out, it's a total different dimension that it's in. All right, so prepare. It hurts right now, but face the truth about you, face the facts, work on you, get better, and you'll be ready once that chrysalis breaks. All right, once that chrysalis breaks, you'll be ready because you did the work inside of that uncomfortable space. You did the work. So once it breaks, once that chrysalis breaks, you'll be ready and prepared because you felt the discomfort and you worked through it. All right, that's growth. All right, let's get to this because time is going. Time is going. Time is going. So the third part of it, yeah, it's a great example. I know. That's growth. So the third part of reflection is the growth, using those insights that you pull from the past to make intentional changes, move forward with clarity. All right, move forward with clarity. So growth is using those insights to make intentional changes and move forward with clarity. So reflection isn't just about dwelling in the past. That is the part that we don't want to do. We don't want to dwell in the past. It's about learning from it. It's about using your experiences, both good and bad. We got to face both good and bad. I made a decision. I did this and it was not the best decision at all. I lowered my standard in this area, and these are the hard things that you have to face, right? And be real with yourself. I lowered my standard in this area, and that was not good. But you know what? I'm still alive, so I still have an opportunity to change this. Should another situation comes around like that one, I'm not lowering my standard. I'm lifting my standard even higher, right? I'm setting up boundaries. I did not have boundaries 2 years ago. So people just took advantage of me, took advantage of my time, took advantage of my possession. But now I'm able to change that. I'm setting up boundaries. I'm setting up boundaries, and whomever cannot deal with it, it's okay. It's all right. So it's looking back, right? Learning from it. It's about using your experiences, both good and bad, as stepping stones towards a greater future. So my greater future looks like now I have boundaries. Now I'm not lowering my standard for anybody. Okay? We're not doing that. Okay. Awesome. I'm way over my time, but let's hit some bullet points. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's hit some bullet points. If you are here and this information is good to you, get the book. Get the book. This is what I'm reading from, page 115 and 116. We're talking about reflection. Okay? We're talking about reflection. So get the book if this information is good to you. The Bold Moves Manual. This is what I'm reading from. Okay, so get the book if you want the full strategy on reflection. Page 115, 116. You can get a copy on Amazon. If you want the e-version, use the link in my bio to grab your copy, to download the e-version of the Bold Moves Manual. All right, so why does reflection matter? I'm going to hit the bullet points and then I got to move on. I'm going to hit the bullet points, then I have to move on. But if you want the rest of the notes, get the book so you can get the full strategy. I'm going to hit the bullet points now. So why does reflection matter? Number one, we gain clarity. We gain clarity. Reflection helps us to understand what truly matters to us. What truly matters. Because I'll say it again, some things that was important to you last year, this year may not be important. It may not be important to you. So you got to reflect. Say, okay, that was good then. That was good back then. But right now, it's not so important. I can utilize this time to do some personal development. Maybe there was something that you were spending your time, all of your time doing last year. But looking back, that didn't profit me anything. So you know what? This year, I'm going to use my time on personal development. Let me learn how to manage my finances. Let me get a better understanding of how mindset works, right? Let me get a better understanding of my health. Okay, I hope this is making sense. All right, but number one, we gain clarity. Reflection helps us to understand what truly matters. It cuts out the noise and brings focus to our lives. All right, number two, we make better decisions when we reflect. We make better decisions. The best choices are not made in a rush, but through thoughtful consideration. Reflection allows us to evaluate our past experiences and make wiser choices. But first, you gotta be in the space where you can face the fact that, you know what, I messed up. I messed up. I did wrong. Or they did me wrong. But right now, I'm making a better decision today. It makes sense. Okay, great. Today, I'm making a better decision. I have looked back. I have seen the patterns. I have seen my behaviors. But today, I'm making a decision based on that reflection and the insights that I'm pulling from the past. Today, I'm making a better decision. Okay? I'm making a better decision. Number three, we grow into our best selves. And that should be our ultimate goal. I want to be better. I want to be better than yesterday. Not for any competition, but better for me. Better for me. So I can serve my family well. I can show up better in my business. I can show up better on the job because I am better. All right, so you grow into your best self when you reflect and you make decisions from those reflections. So when you reflect on your actions, we see areas for improvement and we make the adjustment. So that's why reflection is important. We gain clarity, we make better decisions, and we become a better version of ourselves. All right, so let me give you this really quickly and then I have to move on. I'm going to give you this really quickly. If you want the full strategy, because I had to skip through some of that and just hit the bullet points, I'm out of time. That's why. If you're new here, I try to get in as much as possible. Now, this live is supposed to be 30 minutes, but we never do 30 minutes. We try to, and tomorrow I'm going to try to do 30 minutes. We always end up going to an hour. And even with an hour, I don't get through all the information, but I want you to grab your copy so you can get the notes, the part of it that I wasn't able to get through, okay? So get your copy on Amazon. It is absolutely worth the investment for your growth, for your development, to become a better version of you. Is absolutely worth the investment. Get your copy on Amazon, or you can download the e-version from the link in my bio. Good Food 2.0. Okay, yeah, 2.0 is going to be really good. Yes, Liz, it is worth the investment. I promise you it is. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do one. I'm going to do one and then I've got to move on because my alarm is going to go off. I'm going to do, please don't request to join the live. I do not co-host. Okay. I don't co-host, so don't request. All right. So how should we practice reflection? I'm going to do one. I don't have enough time to go through the rest of them. So let's do one. Oh, you meant today. Today. No. I don't think I can. My schedule is packed today. I can't. There were things that I was supposed to get done yesterday that I did not get to. So my schedule is packed today, like so packed. So I can't do 2.0 today. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I got too much on my task list for today. I'm sorry. Maybe tomorrow. I'm going to try for tomorrow. I'm going to try. If I get back from that orientation at a decent time, I'm going to try to do 2.0. All right? Yeah. All right. So let's just do one. I'm going to do one. That's all I have enough time to do. But to get the rest of it, grab the book, okay? Get your copy on Amazon. So how should we practice reflection? Number one, ask yourself deep question. Like I said, the why, the what, the where, the how. Ask yourself deep question. Growth begins with the right questions. Take time to reflect by asking yourself, what lessons did I learn today or yesterday or last week or last year? What lessons did I learn? How did I show up in my relationship, on the job, in the business, with my finances? How am I showing up? What habits are helping me and which ones are holding me back? Now that right there is a powerful question. What habits are helping me and which ones are holding me back? Ask yourself these questions and write the answers down in your journal. Speak them aloud every day. Meditate on them so that you know how to adjust as you're moving forward. All right. The key here is to pause and process. Pause and process. That will make it more effective and initiate change in your life. Pause and process. What lesson have I learned? Right? How did I show up? What habits are helping and what habits are hurting? Pause and process these things. That's how you're going to start practicing reflection. I put a check next to this question. Okay. Awesome. I love that. And this is why you need the paper copy. So get your copy. I know some of you like to just come and listen in, but that's why you get the paperback. As Cynthia said, she put a question mark next to that question. So all of this that I'm going through, it's inside of this book so that you can make notes to yourself, right? You can ask the why question and you can even write the answers in there and go back and reflect on it. All right? All right. You're welcome, Ace. You're welcome. Thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. All right. So yes, get the book. I have got to go. Let's set our intention. So the word of the day is reflection. The word of the day is reflection. That's the word of the day. We're looking back to gain insight and understanding. We're never looking back to blame anyone or blame ourselves or shame ourselves. No, that's not why we look back. We look back to gain insight and understanding so that we can make better decisions for the future, right? That's why we do reflection. We need to gain insight. So the next time a lump sum of money come in, we already know what to do because we've already pulled some insight from the past. So now we're making better decision. When that relationship comes along, we've already pulled some insights from the past and we know, hey, we're not doing this again. We can't do that because that wasn't profitable the last time we did it, right? When the next promotion comes around, we've already pulled some insight and understanding from the past. So now we know how to approach the new opportunities that we get. So this is how you do reflection. We are never looking back to blame anyone, to get upset all over again. No, that is not why we reflect. We reflect to gain insight and understanding. So for today, we can make better decisions, better choices, so we can become a better version of ourselves. That's why we reflect. So you got to make sure that you're doing reflection the right way so it can benefit you and you don't get stuck in the past. All right? Awesome. 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 Let's set our intentions for today. Let's do that. Think about the goal that you're working on. Thank y'all so much for sharing the stream. Thank you for sticking with me. I love when y'all stick around the full time. I know it's really easy to scroll on a platform like this, but y'all stuck around and I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. We do have the Commander's Day that is coming up on August 16th. I know I haven't been talking about that, but I do need to talk about it a little more. On August 16th. All right. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will be doing a Commander's Day. Be on the lookout. I'm going to add a sign up link inside of the email so that you all can register to get the link for August 16th and the new affirmations. I'm just making a note to myself. So on August 16th, I will be yes, thank you, Danny. Thank you. I really try to. On August 16th, I will be having Commander's Day. So that is my appreciation to all of you for your continued support. That will be after we hit our 365 days of showing up consistently. And y'all have hung in there with me and I appreciate that. So on August 16th, I will be opening up a Zoom room so you can come in and talk with me, ask questions. All right. I'm making space for you all because I know I'm the only one talking here. Yes, you're typing in the comments, but I want to hear your voice. So I will be opening up a private Zoom room. You got to sign up for it though. So I will put the link inside of the Commanders Community email rotation so that you can sign up, be in the Zoom room, get some time with me. It's going to be free. There's no cost for that. It's my appreciation to you all. So you can get on, we can communicate, we could do a little bit of games and prizes. Okay, so that's the plan right now. August 16th, mark your calendar. I will open up that Zoom room to show you all love and appreciation for sticking with me all this time. All right, awesome. So we were setting our intentions. Think about that goal that you're working on. What are 3 things that you can do today to get you 3 steps closer to that goal becoming a reality in your life? Get those 3 things done today. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening. Get them done, okay? If you need some help with creating your execution plan, with getting clear on the vision, we can co-create together. You'd need to enroll in the Action Accelerator so that you can work with me. If you want to do that, DM me the word mentor so I can get you enrolled and we can start working together on your next major life goal. All right. If you have any questions at all, DM me. I'd be happy to answer. All right. My alarm is going to go off any second now. But let's make some decrees. We know that life and death lies in the power of the tongue. What you speak is what you will see. So we're very intentional about decreeing all powerful things over our lives. So I'm going to decree for all of us. Hey, Cassie, welcome to the room. I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree. All right? I agree. So here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives, that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking investments, and our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. That is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today, and we know that anything is possible. Thank you for typing I agree. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, yes, anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. So, take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things, expect answered prayers, expect promotion and increase. Anything is possible. And remember, the word of the day is reflection. We look back to pull insights and understanding, not to get stuck. Hey, Barbie, how are you? All right. So thank y'all so much. Remember, tomorrow I'm going to get on at 6 a.m. If you don't make it for 6 a.m., catch the restream on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. All right. Here with Eunice there. Okay. All right. So catch the restream if you don't make it for 6 a.m. because I'm only going to be on for like 30 minutes. I think I'm just going to go right into the word of the day and do that for 30 minutes, and then I've got to go. So catch the restream tomorrow. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet. I am the Productivity Coach on YouTube, so you can catch the replay for tomorrow if you're not able to get on live with me. All right, have a great day. I will see you all in the morning at 6 a.m. Bye for now.